Greetings, blessings, much love to you all. Let me thank you for clicking. I am bringing you the best, the tastiest party fried rice you'll ever make. And the great thing is, all you need are a few ingredients currently available to you. Let us jump right in, friends. So for this party fried rice, I took it upon myself to invite two proteins, beef and turkey wings. Beef is going to bring us those bold, meaty flavors, and the turkey is going to represent, because it's turkey season. We will also be needing our rice, and it's a long grain basmati rice. Now let's prepare a quick marinade. I have some shallot onions, fresh rosemary, but you can use the dry. I have some ginger peeled and cut up. I also have some garlic, and I have some white peppercorns, thyme, and I have one scotch bonnet chili. You can adjust the amount to your taste. Add a little water to propel the blades of your blender and blend this up till you have a smooth puree. And then combine your turkey wings and the beef into the pot. Don't forget to add the marinade. And for this recipe, you're going to need one stock cube. This is my homemade chicken stock cube. Followed by your salt. This is Lawry's seasoned salt. And 2 small bay leaves. Stir everything together as usual to combine, and we're going to cook right away. Now rinse your blender with just a small amount of water. This is about a 1/4 cup, and then add it to the pot and set it on the stove. Cover and allow it to come to a boil. That should take about 5 minutes. And then remove the lid and give it a quick stir. So our goal is to only parboil the contents of this pot, because we're going to cook them again using a different style of cooking, and that's deep frying. So give it about 7 more minutes after you cover it a second time, and that is all she wrote, friends. So now remove the protein or separate it from the stock, and we're ready to fry the meat. Best and safest practice is to separate the meat from the stock into a colander or something that can help drain the excess stock before we fry, because it's going to go into hot oil and we don't want splattering. And then we're going to cook our rice in some of this stock, but first we must wash our rice, right, friends? That is a step we never want to omit, right? We want to wash our rice thoroughly until the water is clear. Now we want to reserve about 1/4 cup of the stock and set it aside. We will be using that shortly, so keep watching to see how we incorporate it. Pour the rice into the rest of the stock and add some cold pressed coconut oil, because it brings an extra layer of flavor I think you would love. It is optional if you don't care for the coconut flavor. Stir everything together, and we're going to add some more water so that the water or the moisture inside this pot is above the rice about 1 centimeter or 1/2 centimeter. Okay, we want to cook this rice super fluffy. Turn the heat down to medium, place the lid on, and allow it to cook for the next 10 minutes undisturbed. Now we're going to fry our turkey wings while the rice is cooking. So the oil is coming to a sizzle. I check on the rice, it's been 10 minutes, and then I go and fluff it up and remove the bay leaf that I found on the top. Just kind of fluff it up, all right? And a fork will be best to use at this point so you're not breaking the grains. Because the longer, the slender the grains are, the prettier the end product is. The oil has come to a sizzle, so let's fry these beautiful turkey wings. Now I am using the turkey wings, both parts, okay, the links and the drums. And I put some scoring incisions on the links especially so they cook completely through. This is the color you want. Yes, the golden brown caramelized look, because it's inviting and mouth-watering. The frying took less than 8 minutes, friends, to attain this color. So take them out and repeat the same process for the next batch. The beef will be treated slightly different. I'm going to chop them up into smaller pieces, and then we're going to cook them slightly different. So keep on watching, friends. "15 extra minutes of cooking the rice after fluffing it up, and it is cooked through. The grains are translucent, they are tender, they're still slender, long and intact. Now in this wok, I have poured in just a little bit of the oil we fried the turkey wings in, and added 8 cloves of garlic that I finely minced. And I'm going to stir this and cook it on medium heat for 2 minutes just to release the flavor into the oil. I'm also crushing in some white peppercorns. You can use black if that's what you have on hand. Freshly crushed is always better, as you know. What I'm preparing here is a garlic chili sauce that I'm going to coat my fried turkey wings with. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And at this point, I really need umami to join the party, so I add some light soy sauce. You can also use Maggi sauce, that will do wonders here. And here is the rest of the stock that I reserved from the beginning. So that gets added. That is how we're going to be using the stock. And now we have a beautiful garlicky chili sauce to coat our fried turkey wings with. Friends, oh friends, I see a ton of flavor in this wok right here. And make sure you're coating this generously. Every piece of fried turkey wing must get a generous coating of this beautiful sauce. Friends, this was really, really yummy. Very appealing to your taste buds. Oh yes. Toss it back and forth. Everything is nicely coated now, so pour it out and let's start preparing our fried rice. Ooh, look at that. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, this was something. This was something. And let me tell you, it wasn't that spicy. It was not that spicy at all. All the other flavors help the chili flakes to mellow, okay? So don't be afraid. Don't limit yourself. So in the same wok, and don't worry if you have any drippings left behind. That's even more flavor for your fried rice. So let's start. I pour in a little more of the oil we fried the turkey wings in, and add minced ginger in here, and that's about a teaspoon of minced ginger. I chopped up the beef into smaller pieces because that will actually become part of the fried rice. And what I am attempting to do now is brown the beef, okay? And here is our rice. I took the lid off so that it can cool down before we fry it. All right, so the beef is getting browned beautifully, as you can see. It has been cooking for 2 minutes, and it's on medium heat. And now I'm adding my minced garlic. Now, once the garlic goes in, you want to keep a close eye on that garlic to prevent it from burning, and then add some light soy sauce. At this stage, when you add the light soy sauce, it clings to the beef pieces and makes it so much more yummy. I have added my chopped carrots. So my veggies are going in now. I add my onions, which I have chopped as well. And I'm going to keep stir frying these to my preferred crunch, friends. I don't like overcooking my veggies. I'm also crushing in some white pepper. Okay, because you know how I like to throw flavor at each layer. That is very important. As you add more ingredients, you're diluting the flavors. So you want to add more flavor as you add on to the layers. Perfect. Make sure you're tossing it if it needs to, so that everything gets combined perfectly, and then add your peas. Now with peas, I don't cook peas, I just warm them up. And that's how peas should be treated, friends. So once the peas go in, and it should be the last veggie that goes in, add your rice, okay? The rice is still kind of warm, so it will help warm up the peas. Overcooked peas is like really destroying the nutrients in there, and it has so much in terms of nutrition. So there you have it. I have added some of the rice. I didn't add all of it because my little boy Zawadi does not care for all these chunks of vegetables. So I set aside some of the rice for him. And the rice is flavorful on its own because it was cooked in that extremely flavorsome broth. Now, a final touch, I decided to use red cabbage, which I think it should be called purple cabbage, because I thought it could use that punch of color. You can finish this with your scallions, no problem, but I had quite a bit of onions in here. So to me, I have conquered this recipe because it tastes good and it looks mighty good. I think so. I actually believe so. Friends, leave me a comment. Drop one. Let me know what you think. 1 or 2. Why not? Friends, we're done. Your party fried rice is done. And this is by far one of the tastiest fried rice recipes I have ever put together. And of course, we have to re-invite the turkey wings to the party. Oh, this was a sight to behold. And ultimately a bite to devour. Friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have learned a thing or two and are inspired to try this recipe. Make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen. Thank you, beautiful person, for watching the video all the way to the end. Kindly leave me a comment and subscribe down below. And don't forget to share the video as well. Also, watch more videos. It is chop time, and here in Anaba's kitchen, chop time is always yes, friends. So pull up a chair. We are all friends and family here.